University Challenge. Asking the questions, Jeremy Paxman.
Hello. The two teams playing here tonight are here by the grace of the rule that brings back the 4 teams from round 1 who lost their matches but did so with the highest scores. In some instances, these scores are higher than the winning scores in other fixtures, so they fully deserve this act of clemency. The prize for the winners is the penultimate place in the second round. Now, the team from University College London were pipped to the post in their first round match by St Hilda's College, Oxford, by the narrowest of margins, 140 points to 135. UCL have fielded impressive teams in this competition on many occasions in the past, but so far the title of series champions has eluded them. Let's see what tonight's 4, with an average age of 22, can do about that.
Hello, my name's Hugo Fleming. I'm from Weybridge in Surrey, and I'm studying for a PhD in neuroscience.
Hi, I'm Max Traeger. I'm from East Molesey, and I'm studying the history and politics of the Americas.
This is their captain.
Hi, I'm Kishiro Kiso. I'm originally from Japan. I'm studying for a PhD in cell biology.
Hi, I'm Hamera Maka. I'm from London, and I'm studying medicine.
Now, after a promising start in their first round match, the team from St John's College, Cambridge, lost to Imperial College London by 210 points to their 155. St John's have 1 championship to their name, taking the title in 2018. With an average age of 22 also, let's meet this year's foursome again.
Hello, I'm Thomas Clark. I'm from the United States and Japan, and I'm studying linguistics.
Hi, I'm Louis George. I'm from Lyme Regis in Dorset, and I'm studying human, social and political sciences.
And here's their captain.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Chan. I'm from Cambridge, and I study veterinary medicine.
Hi, I'm Kiana Oyan. I'm from New Jersey, and I study natural sciences.
OK, you all know the rules, so let's not waste any time reciting them. Fingers on the buzzers, here's your first starter for 10. What city was the location of the Olympics that began at 8:08 p.m. local time on the 8th day of the 8th month, 2008?
St John's Chan.
Beijing.
Beijing is correct. 8 surprisingly being considered a lucky number in China, apparently. 3 questions on fermented products for your bonuses. Sauerkraut and the Slavic drink kvass are made anaerobically to produce which acid that gives the fermented products their distinctive tang?
Any ideas? You guess.
Lactic acid or tannic acid?
Maybe lactic acid.
Sure. Lactic acid?
Correct. Fermented from black or green tea using a culture of bacteria and yeast. What drink has a name that means seaweed tea?
Kombucha.
Kombucha?
Kombucha is correct. What traditional lacto-fermented Korean dish is often made using cabbage or radish and flavoured with garlic and chilli?
Kimchi.
Kimchi is correct. 10 points for this. Hillel Furstenberg, Karen Uhlenbeck and Robert Langlands are among recent winners of what research prize awarded by the Norwegian Academy of Science and Letters and named after a mathematician who died?
UCL Kiso.
Abel Prize?
The Abel Prize is correct. You get the set of bonuses on a Roman poet. Love conquers all things. These lines appear in which work by the poet Virgil? The same work prophesies the birth of a child who will bring a new golden era.
Aeneid.
No, it's the Eclogues. Sorry. And secondly, meaning the working of the earth, which long poem by Virgil is ostensibly a guide to agriculture, animal husbandry and beekeeping?
Georgics.
OK, the Georgics.
The Georgics is correct, yes. The opening of Virgil's Aeneid refers to the never-forgetting anger of which fierce Roman goddess, the female counterpart of Jupiter?
Oh, Venus?
Juno.
Juno, yeah, go Juno.
Juno.
Juno is correct. Well done. 10 points for this. I need a single letter of the alphabet here. What middle letter is common to 5-letter words with these meanings? Adipose, in the case of body tissue.
UCL Kiso.
P.
No, you lose 5 points, UCL. Adipose in the case of body tissue, a milky fluid found in rubber trees, an alliterative...
St John's Clark.
T.
T is correct, yes. Right, you get a set of bonuses on the Platinum Group, as presented by the illustrations by Murray Robertson on the website of the Royal Society of Chemistry. Firstly, which element of the Platinum Group has a name deriving from the Greek for smell and has an illustration suggesting, quote, the use of the element in making high-quality pen nibs?
Any ideas?
Osmium.
Yeah. Osmium.
Osmium is correct. The image of a dragonfly represents what element? Its wings indicating both the origin of the element's name and its strongly coloured salts.
Manganese, maybe? Is that in the platinum?
Salts. I don't know how that relates to dragonfly wings, but
I don't really know.
try.
Yeah, try.
Manganese?
No, it's iridium. Finally, which element of the Platinum Group is illustrated by an image of the asteroid after which the element is named?
Asteroid.
Named after an asteroid.
I've no idea.
I don't know.
Iridium? I don't know.
We just had iridium.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know any others in the platinum group? Tungsten.
No, it's palladium. Now we're going to take a picture round. Your picture starter is a map of territorial waters of the Pacific. The areas in grey are all contiguous with the mainland of a sovereign state. The other coloured areas all surround the overseas territories of various nations. For 10 points, name the country whose non-contiguous territorial waters are represented in dark blue.
St John's Chan.
The USA?
That's correct, yes, it's Guam, Hawaii, Northern Mariana Islands and so on. So following on from the Pacific territories of the United States, you get a set of bonuses on 3 more countries from their non-contiguous territorial waters. Firstly, the country whose waters include the lighter green areas.
Lighter green. Could it be the, Netherlands? It's not France, it's not Australia, I don't think.
It's definitely a European country, is it?
Well, I don't know. Any guess?
No clue.
The Netherlands.
No, it's New Zealand. Secondly, the country represented in yellow.
I don't know what that is. Oh, could it be like...
is it New Caledonia?
No, I think that's in purple. Is it like Easter Island? Who's that belong to? Like Chile?
Chile.
Yeah, Chile.
Chile?
No, they're the Pitcairn Islands, the UK's only Pacific territory. And finally, the country represented in purple.
That's France, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
France?
France is right, New Caledonia instead. Right, 10 points at stake for this. The script for the films Double Indemnity, The Blue Dahlia and Strangers on a Train were written wholly or in part by which US crime novelist who reportedly dismissed the business of making films as an endless contention of tawdry egos?
St John's Clark.
John Grisham.
No?
UCL Kiso.
Raymond Chandler.
Correct. If that was a guess, it was a good one. Well done. So you get a set of bonuses on the US author Isabella Wilkerson. Referring to the movement of African Americans out of the South, what 2-word term appears in the subtitle of Wilkerson's 2010 non-fiction work, The Warmth of Other Suns?
Great Migration.
Great Migration.
The Great Migrations is correct, yes. Denoting a system of social stratification, what is the 5-letter title of Wilkerson's 2020 work subtitled The Lies That Divide Us?
Class.
Yeah.
Maybe.
If I'm going to know this one.
Do anything else?
Also race, but I don't know.
All right. Class.
No, it's Caste. Which US Nobel laureate is the title figure of the 3rd chapter of Caste, entitled An American Untouchable?
US Nobel laureates.
Baldwin? Morrison? Did they win it for literature?
I don't know.
Baldwin.
Okay. Baldwin.
No, it's Martin Luther King Jr. Right, 10 points for this. In sport, what surname links all of these? Charlotte, a former captain of the England women's cricket team, the champion triple jumper Jonathan, and the ski jumper Michael, known as Eddie the Eagle.
St John's Chan.
Edwards?
Edwards is correct, yes. Your bonuses are on composers this time. Described as an Oriental fantasy, the solo piano piece, Islami, is a work by which 19th century Russian composer, a senior figure in the group known as the Mighty Handful or the Five?
It's either, I think it's Balakirev, Mussorgsky, Borodin, Rimsky-Korsakov, or Kui. I think it's Balakirev.
I have no idea. Should I go with that?
Balakirev.
Balakirev?
Balakirev is correct. Which earlier Russian composer wrote the opera that Balakirev used as the source for his Fantasia on themes from A Life of the Tsar?
Life of the Tsar.
Earlier than Balakirev?
Yeah, I can only think of Tchaikovsky, but I don't really think like earlier. Any?
I don't know. Tchaikovsky.
Tchaikovsky?
No, it's Glinka. Balakirev collaborated with which other member of the Mighty Handful when editing the works of Glinka? This composer's early works include May Night and The Snow Maiden.
Who are the other ones again?
Rimsky-Korsakov, Borodin, Kui, and Mussorgsky.
Who should I go for?
Rimsky-Korsakov.
Rimsky-Korsakov?
Correct. 10 points for this. On the basis of mitochondrial DNA studies, Maasai, reticulated northern and southern, have been proposed as separate species of which large...
St John's Champ.
Giraffe.
Giraffe is correct. You've got to say the bonuses on terms coined by 20th century authors. In the OED, the first citation of the word beep to mean a short, high-pitched sound is in The Sands of Mars, a novel of 1951 by which British author?
Come on, sci-fi.
Is it Mars sci-fi?
Could be. Was Frank Herbert British? Or
I have no idea.
Was Arthur C. Clarke British?
Is C. Clarke, Arthur C. Clarke?
Yeah, maybe.
Sure. Arthur C. Clarke?
Arthur C. Clarke is correct. Which US author coined the word factoid for something he called not so much lies as a product to manipulate emotion in the silent majority? It first appeared in his biography of Marilyn Monroe.
Could it be Truman Capote, maybe?
Sure. Truman Capote?
No, it's Norman Mailer. The invention of the term scaredy cat is credited by the OED to which US columnist, poet and author in her short story The Waltz?
I mean...
Columnist, poet and author.
Wollstonecraft? Dickinson?
Yeah, I don't know.
Dickinson?
No
Sure. Dickinson?
No, it's Dorothy Parker. 10 points for this. Appearing in the subtitle of the 2019 work Burned by the journalist Sam McBride, what three-word rhyming expression describes the Northern Ireland renewable heat incentive scandal, estimated to have cost several £100 million?
UCL Fleming.
Cash for Ash?
Cash for Ash is correct. Your bonuses this time are on nuclear physics. What is the least unstable isotope of thorium with a half-life slightly longer than the age of the universe, at about 14 gigayears?
Okay, thorium's 90. I don't know what isotope number that could be. A bit up, a bit
8,
down.
9, try one below, try one above.
90, and then it'll have to be double that because neutrons.
Okay.
Thorium 180?
No, it's thorium-232. Once regarded as the heaviest stable isotope of any element, bismuth-209 was reported in 2003 to be slightly unstable, turning into thallium-205 over a very long period. Through what form of radioactive decay?
Alpha decay.
Alpha decay is correct. With a half-life of around 12.3 years, what is the lightest unstable isotope of hydrogen?
Deuterium?
Deuterium.
Deuterium.
No, it's tritium, hydrogen-3. Right, we're going to take a music round now. For your music starter, you're going to hear a pop song first released in 1999. For 10 points, please name the artist.
Now if I give you me, this is how it's got to be. First of all, I won't take you cheating on me. Tell me who can I trust if I can't trust in you? And I refuse to let you.
St John's George.
Jennifer Lopez.
Correct. You guessed that. Well done. In December 2020, Jennifer Lopez J-Lo became the 6th artist to receive the Icon Award at Billboard's annual Women in Music Awards. For your bonuses, I simply want you to identify 3 more female solo artists who previously received this award. Firstly...
Do you have any ideas?
Yeah, it's Cyndi Lauper, right?
Cyndi Lauper?
Does sound like Cyndi Lauper.
Cyndi Lauper?
It is Cyndi Lauper, time after time. Secondly, who's this?
Chemistry was crazy from the get-go. Neither one of us knew why. We didn't
Is this Tracy Chapman?
No. It's too R&B.
Missy Elliott?
No.
No clue.
Give me a guess. Anything.
Kelly Rowland?
Kelly Rowland?
No, it's Mary J. Blige. And finally, the inaugural honoree. Who's this?
You're no good, heartbreaker. You're lying and you're cheating.
Franklin? Fitzgerald? I've no idea. Give
Ella Fitzgerald. Yeah, I don't know.
Try Aretha Franklin.
Huh? Franklin?
Try Aretha Franklin.
Yeah.
Aretha Franklin?
It is Aretha Franklin. Unmistakable answer, but it took you so long. 10 points for this. The Dig is a 2021 Netflix film.
St John's Chan.
Sutton Hoo?
Sutton Hoo is correct, yes. You get 3 questions for your bonuses on South America. Higher and wider than Niagara Falls, the Iguazu Falls are on the border of which 2 countries?
One is Brazil, and the other one is it
I'm saying.
Uruguay? It's to the.
Is it south or north?
I think it's to the south. It's Brazil. And
So probably Uruguay then.
Yeah.
Sure.
Uruguay and Brazil.
No, it's Brazil and Argentina. Downstream of the falls, the Iguazu River meets which major river? It later joins the Uruguay to form the River Plate estuary.
We did this yesterday. It's the Rio.
Is it Paraná?
Sure. The Paraná?
It is the Paraná, yes. The confluence of the Iguazu and the Paraná is close to the tripoint of Argentina, Brazil, and which other country?
Paraguay? No, Uruguay maybe?
He already mentioned Uruguay. I feel like that's unlikely.
So it could be.
Does it have a I don't think it has a tri-point. I think it could be Paraguay.
Yeah. Paraguay.
Paraguay is correct. 10 points for this. From the Latin for olive tree, what polysyllabic adjective can be applied both to something that produces oil and to...
UCL Fleming.
Oleaceous?
No, you lose 5 points, UCL. Something that produces oil and to someone who is excessively suave and ingratiating in manner.
St John's George.
Oleaginous.
Oleaginous is correct. Your bonuses are on plants. In each case, give the alliterative 2-word common name of the plant described. Firstly, Buddleia davidii, a showy flowering plant with cultivars including the royal red and the pink pearl. Its name commonly reflects its attractiveness to insects.
Alliterative.
Yeah.
Attractive to insects.
Honey, fly. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Pass.
Monty Don would have got it. It's the butterfly bush. Caltha palistris, secondly, also known as the kingcup, a perennial, typically yellow-flowering plant found in wetland habitats.
Yellow flowering plant.
Wetland habitats.
God.
I don't know.
Any ideas?
What's yellow? Daffodil.
Well, I need something
Can
alliterative.
anyone think of an alliterative plant?
No. Pass.
It's the marsh marigold. And finally, Salix babylonica, a catkin-bearing deciduous tree with slender foliage that droops towards the ground.
Weeping willow.
Yeah.
Weeping willow.
Yeah.
Weeping willow?
Well done. 10 points for this. The US architect Walter Burley Griffin won a 1911 competition to design which capital city, whose name is derived from an indigenous word for meeting place. It is surrounded by the political entity known as ACT.
St John's Chan.
Canberra.
Canberra is correct. You raise the bonuses on art in the 1920s. Said to evoke the artist's homeland, now in Belarus, The Green Violinist is a work of the early 1920s by which artist who spent much of his life in France?
Yeah. Chagall.
Chagall is correct. Which Warsaw-born artist's Art Deco self-portrait of 1929 shows her at the wheel of a green Bugatti?
Her.
Polish female artist.
What nationality?
Polish.
Warsaw.
Oh, my.
Pass.
It's Tamara de Lempicka. And finally, Blue and Green Music is a work of about 1920 in the distinctive abstract style of which artist born in Wisconsin?
Wisconsin.
God. I didn't know we
Abstract. American.
It's like Frank Stella or something. I don't know.
Could it be? What did you say, sorry?
Frank Stella.
Frank Stella.
No, it's Georgia O'Keeffe. 10 points for this. The heaviest of the actinoids, with the atomic number 103. Which element?
UCL Kiso.
Laurentium.
Laurentium is correct. Right, your bonuses are on football. Before Leicester City in 2016, what was the last club from outside Manchester or London to win the Premier League?
Don't know.
Give you a guess.
Liverpool.
Birmingham or Nottingham?
Liverpool one.
Oh, Liverpool, yeah.
Okay, Liverpool.
No, it was Blackburn Rovers in 1995. Between 1998 and 2019, only 2 clubs from outside Glasgow, Edinburgh and Dundee won the Scottish Cup. Name either one.
We're going to know this.
Hibs is a team.
Where
I don't
didn't
know
they
which
mention?
from.
Aberdeen? We mentioned Aberdeen.
Okay, Aberdeen.
No, it's St Johnstone or Inverness Caledonian Thistle. In between 2007 and 2020, only 2 clubs from outside Manchester and London won the FA Cup. Name either one.
I think Norwich won one.
Okay, Norwich.
No, it wasn't. It was Portsmouth and Wigan Athletic. Right, we're going to take another picture round now. For your picture starter, you're going to see a well-known painting. For 10 points, I want you to name the artist.
St John's champ.
David.
David is correct. Well done. It's the death of Noah. We follow on from that, which you saw with his name and the subject's name removed. Your picture bonuses are 3 more death scenes by David. This time, name the dead or dying figure in each case. Firstly, this figure from classical literature.
Classical literature.
Is that like Hector?
Hector, yeah. Maybe.
Hector was like dragged around and behind a chariot.
Maybe
That's true.
Paris, then? Huh? Paris.
No, it was Hector. Bad luck.
Sorry.
Secondly, this philosopher and statesman.
It
must be
Socrates. Yeah.
They're hemlock. Yeah, it looks like they're serving him some poison.
Yeah, Socrates.
No, that's Seneca. Finally, this historical figure.
That is Socrates.
That's Socrates.
Socrates.
That is Socrates. Well done. 10 points for this. What nationality is the artist Fernando Botero, born in 1932? His work is characterized by rounded or inflated animals or human figures in his depiction of his fellow countryman Pablo Escobar.
UCL Traeger.
Colombian.
Colombian is correct. Right, you get a set of bonuses, this time on Italian and English. The infinitive of the Italian verb meaning to do spells what common English noun? The corresponding Italian word is tarifa.
Fair. Fare.
Fair.
I think so.
Fair.
Fair is correct, or fare, yes. The Italian word for salt spells what common English noun? The corresponding Italian word is vendita.
Sale. Sale.
Sail.
Sale is correct. The Italian word for the interrogative word where spells the name of what bird in English? The Italian word for this bird is colomba.
That's a... Oh, dove. Dove. Dove.
Dove.
Dove is correct. Yes. 5 minutes to go, 10 points for this. What 2 letters begin French words meaning petrol, staircase?
UCL Kiso.
E and S.
E and S is correct. These bonuses are on a legendary Greek king. Danaus, the brother of Aegyptus, was the legendary king of which city of the Peloponnese, a little to the south of Mycenae?
Argos.
Argos is correct, yes. Danaus plexippus is a large orange and black butterfly named after the king and better known by what name? Possibly in reference to William III.
Monarch butterfly. Okay. Monarch butterfly.
Correct. Danae, a descendant of Danaus's daughter Hypermnestra, was the mother of which Greek hero?
It's not Hercules, it's Perseus, I think.
Okay. Cool.
Perseus?
Perseus is correct. Another starter question for 10 points. Named after a mathematician and astronomer born in 1736, what function is equal to kinetic minus potential energy?
UCL Kiso.
Lagrangian?
Lagrangian is correct. Well done. Your bonuses are on jealousy. Anger and jealousy can no more bear to lose sight of their objects than love. These words refer to the feelings of Maggie Tulliver in which early novel by George Eliot?
George Eliot, early novels.
Middlemarch, Mill on the Floss.
Mill on the Floss is earlier than Middlemarch, isn't it?
Mill on the Floss.
It is the Mill on the Floss. Jealousy is no more than feeling alone against smiling enemies. Which Irish-born author wrote those words in her 1935 novel, The House in Paris?
Do we know any?
Irish female author.
Pass.
That's Elizabeth Bowen. Born in 1757, who wrote the poem that begins, "Cruelty has a human heart and jealousy a human face"?
1737. Who's that?
57.
Oh, 57. Late poets? Any idea?
Dryden?
No, that's... OK. Dryden?
No, it's William Blake. 10 points for this. Born in Trinidad in 1915, Claudia Jones has been described as the founding mother of what event in West London first held in 1966?
UCL Traeger.
Notting Hill Carnival.
Correct. Right, you get a set of bonuses now on 20th century prime ministers. In each case, identify the person whose surname matches the etymology described. thought to be derived from Germanic words meaning bold and friend, a surname that was also the name of the Count of Flanders, one of the leaders of the Fourth Crusade?
Baldwin.
Baldwin is correct. A surname formed from a Scottish prefix meaning son of, combined with a Gaelic word meaning bald or tonsured.
Mac something.
MacDonald.
MacDonald.
Macmillan. What? Oh no, Macmillan.
Macmillan is correct. In office after Macmillan, a Prime Minister's surname that derives ultimately from a Gaelic word meaning contention or strife.
Douglas Hume.
Douglas Hume.
No, it's Callahan. Sorry. 10 points for this. Published in 1835, Paracelsus is an early published work by which poet who went on to write Bells and Pomegranates, Men and Women, and The Ring and the Book?
UCL Fleming.
Christina Rossetti.
No, it wasn't. Anyone want to buzz from St John's?
St John's Chan.
Dickinson.
No, it's Browning, Robert Browning. 10 points for this. Formed by the cooling of molten lava, what dark-coloured rock may be seen in the form of hexagonal columns on the island of Stassen?
UCL Kiso.
Basalt.
Basalt is correct. You get a set of bonuses, this time on a name.
Okay.
Born in Wessex in about 680 and also known as Winfrith, which saint is sometimes called the Apostle of Germany after his missionary work in continental Europe?
This is patron saint in Germany then.
No idea.
St Boniface.
St Boniface is correct. Opposing the influence of both Pope Boniface VIII and Clement V, who wrote the polemical works Convivio and De Monarchia in the early 14th century?
Who's early 14th century?
Aquinas?
No. I'm gonna have to. Okay. John Wycliffe.
No, it was Dante. Less than 10 miles wide at its narrowest point, the Strait of Bonifacio separates which two...
Corsica and Sardinia.
Corsica and Sardinia is correct. 10 points for this. One of only a few of his sculptures to have been held in a collection outside Italy, the relief in marble known as Taddei Tondo.
UCL Traeger.
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo is correct, yes. 3 questions on British and Irish geography. Firstly, almost totally enclosed by the Ards Peninsula, the large sea inlet of Strangford Lough lies in which historic county of Northern Ireland?
I've got no idea. Where are we? Northern Ireland.
Northern Ireland historic counties.
Give me one. Just down.
Down.
Down is correct. Almost 4 miles in length, the Spurn Peninsula lies across which major inlet of the North Sea? And at the Gong, UCL almost did it, but not quite. At the Gong, UCL have 170, St John's College, Cambridge have 175. Well, you were going like a train there towards the end, UCL. Bad luck. St John's, congratulations to you. We shall look forward to seeing you in round 2 of this competition. I hope you can join us next time for the next highest-scoring losers match. But until then, it's goodbye from University College London.
Bye. Bye.
It's goodbye from St John's College, Cambridge.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.